Tommy, FA Trophy semi-finalists. How's that sound?
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's what we wanted, it's what we expected, and it's what we've delivered. So I'm not going to be overly praising of the group because I was confident that we could come to a place that's very difficult and do what we needed to do. We've done that, and I'm delighted. I am delighted to be face making sure, but I'm really pleased because we've come up against an opposition we don't tend to come up too much against on a weekly basis. But you've got to handle that. You know, we're a young group, and we've handled hostility, the right kind of hostility. The fans were really, really partisan, and you know, fair play to them. The whole town of Sittingbourne have come out, and all credit to them. They've give us one or two little nervous moments, but ultimately I think we've run out fairly comfortable.
And how important was it getting that goal just before half time? Because if the hosts can go into half time 0-0, you think they're going to start getting a bit of belief, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, the to a man, there fellas, they've found a yard of pace, they've found an inch or two of height. You know, because they've been spurred on by. You know, at the 1300, there's probably I don't know how many.
Vast majority.
We only had 190 odd people here. So yeah, and I understand that. I've been in the team playing wise, like us today, and I've been in a team like them when you are the underdog. And like I said, I'm not taking anything away from Sittingbourne at all. I won't do that. I think they deserve their day in the sun, which literally it has been, and they should be really, really proud of the run they've done. I mean, I think I read that they beat about 6 teams from higher divisions, and that's no mean feat. You know, we know about that in terms of a short, slightly lesser number, but ultimately everything that could have gone against us today didn't. We've played the pitch, we've played the crowd, and ultimately we've won the game. And I'll be quite honest with you, I won't be sitting with bated breath to see who we get in the semi-final, because I'll be too worried about preparing for Dagenham and Redbridge. We've got a hell of a lot of lads who are playing a lot of football at the minute on surfaces that are really difficult, sapping the energy and stuff. And so yeah, we're just looking at Dagenham and Redbridge now.
Well, you named a strong lineup, and you have in all competitions this season. So you gave Sittingbourne the respect they deserved, and I bet you must be glad to have seen the results of that.
1,000,000%. I mean, I think one of the cleverest things we've done as a staff is take the first team lads to the Hampshire Senior Cup games, to them venues, because I did say to them, we can't win the FA Cup, but we can have success in the FA Cup. 2 seasons in a row we've got to where we've got the first round at least. So from that point of view, this competition is one at the beginning when we enter. I believe we have a chance of winning it. It's 5 or 6 games, whatever it is, to get to Wembley. But you know, we're one of the 22 teams or 24 teams in the top flight of this non-league pyramid that could get there, I believe. So everybody said, oh, it's a given. It wasn't. Ask the teams before us. It wasn't an easy task, this, but the professionalism the lads showed to get the job done. I mean, I used the analogy of the SAS. We had to go in, do the job, and get back out again, and we've done that with a minimum of fuss.
You mentioned obviously the tough schedule. We've seen Zion on the bench. Well, this is no disrespect to Zion, he's a great player, isn't it? We've seen that in the Hampshire Cup. But having to go down to the B team, does that mean there's a few injuries out there? And we saw obviously
fit. We had 16 fit. Obviously, you've seen Ollie Harfield on the name on the bench. That wasn't us, you know, taking the mickey or anything. Ollie's had a horrendous 4 months since his injury, bless him. And he's managing to get off his backside and come into the training ground on a regular basis now, and I feel he's part of the group. We only had 16 fellas fit and available. People will not understand possibly that 1 or 2 people were cup tied, 1 or 2 people had niggles that we just didn't feel were good for this game. So we've had to pick a team in some respects over the last couple of weeks de facto. Who is available is going to play. But I don't look at my lads behind me when we kick the game off as lesser. I just look at them as the lads who are going to finish the game. And the couple of 3 lads who've come into the team today have done fantastic in this environment. And they've been part of getting us through to the next round. And like I said, you'll be looking for who we're getting, and I won't.